Welcome back. We are pushing through and we are almost at the end of the module. How are you feeling? Are you feeling the shift? Awesome. Hopefully you've done the exercises up to this point and you're already feeling more confident and hopeful about your goals. Now in this lesson, I'd like to talk about the change cycle. There are several phases of this change cycle, and it's really important to bring awareness to this cycle so that you'll recognize it when it shows up. This way, you can acknowledge it for what it is and dismiss it as quickly as possible. For me, I had to get brutally honest with myself. I just couldn't go on living a mediocre life anymore. I was just allowing things to just happen to me. Once I tapped into my power, I could no longer go on settling for things in life. I finally had to accept that everything I wanted was available to me and that I was the only thing that was keeping them from me. It can be a hard pill to swallow, but once I went deep, I realized all I had to do was show up to the party and it was on. I went through this cycle of change over and over again before I realized it and spent way more years than was necessary in mediocrity. It begins with discontent. You find yourself so unhappy in your current situation until you get to a breaking point. You're so sick of things being a certain way that you decide to make the decision. You decide to make a change, only to experience fear. When some obstacle comes up and knocks you off your game, you allow it to give you amnesia, forgetting about your discontent. The fear at the time is bigger than the discontent, which leads to backtracking. So you stay right where you are because you let the fear win again. Does any of this sound familiar? Well, this next activity is going to help you break through the cycle. First, you're going to acknowledge where you are in the cycle. Then, you will choose if the extreme pain of not doing it is greater than finally being honest with yourself. There are a few more questions about how this cycle has impacted your life and whether or not you're ready to break that cycle and accept nothing less than what you truly want. Finally, you're going to consider the reasons you've been allowing this cycle. Again, bringing an awareness to this will help you when you start to fall into that pattern again. You can recognize it and immediately get back on track. I offer my clients a few options when I coach them, whether it's a one-on-one or a group coaching session, to have me be their accountability partner, to help keep them on track when they fall into those old patterns and beliefs. Share some of your experiences with the change cycle and how you're going to overcome them in the comments or in the group chat. This is going to help others break their cycle too. You never know how your experience can impact and inspire another. We're all in this together, so take care of each other. See you in the next lesson. Peace.